Once upon a time, in a land called there lived a man named Abraham. He was a humble and righteous man known for his faith in God. Abraham had a wife named Sarah, and they were both getting old, but they had no children. One day God spoke to Abraham and said, "Leave your country and your people and go to the land I will show you. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you." Abraham, trusting in God's promise, gathered his belongings and set out on a journey with his wife and his nephew Lot. They traveled through different lands, facing various challenges along the way. As they journeyed, Abraham's faith in God never wavered. When they arrived in Canaan, God appeared to Abraham again and said, "To your offspring, I will give this land." Although Abraham and Sarah were still childless, they believed in God's words and continued to trust in his plan. However, as time passed, Sarah began to doubt. She suggested to Abraham that he should have a child with her maidservant, Hagar, so that they could have an heir. Abraham agreed, and Hagar became pregnant and gave birth to a son named Ishmael. But this was not God's plan. Years later, when Abraham was 99 years old, God appeared to him again and made a covenant with him. God changed Abram's name to Abraham, which means father of many nations, and promised him that Sarah would bear a son. Abraham fell to the ground in awe and joy at this news. He laughed, thinking that he and Sarah were too old to have children, but God assured him that nothing was impossible and that Sarah would indeed have a son. God even told Abraham to name his son Isaac, which means laughter. True to God's word, Sarah became pregnant and gave birth to a son named Isaac when Abraham was 100 years old. Abraham was filled with gratitude and love for God, for he had fulfilled his promise. As Isaac grew, God tested Abraham's faith once more. He commanded Abraham to take Isaac to a mountain and offer him as a sacrifice. Although this was a difficult and heartbreaking request, Abraham did not hesitate. He trusted in God's plan and set out with Isaac to the mountain. Just as Abraham raised the knife to sacrifice his son, an angel of the Lord stopped him. God had seen Abraham's unwavering faith and provided a ram caught in a thicket for the offering instead. Abraham's faith had been tested, and he had passed with flying colors.